It's hot dad summer.
So, what? We got hot girl summer, hot rat. Wait,
Rat girl summer.
Yeah.
We have
rat summer.
hot boy summer.
Hot boy summer. Yeah.
Toxic king summer. That's
okay,
later.
that's the one you guys made up.
Yeah. This one is a real thing. And if you are attracted to dads, you're out there dating, you're a single woman, you're attracted to dads, you find yourself going out with dads, you like it, 800-682-1075, we want to ask you why.
You're going out with dads and you like it.
And you like it.
You like it.
Because they're saying there's so many women, 60% of single women are open to dating single dads. They call them stroller candy.
Oh, wow.
Get the stroller candy, boy.
All right.
Squid,
Yeah, I
write a
can see
song,
that.
stroller candy.
Yeah.
Squid, don't get somebody pregnant just to be stroller
I
candy.
need
No,
some
don't.
Yeah, I need authentic inspiration. So
Lauren Corbett, she's known as the dadvocate
Yes.
online. She believes single fathers have unlocked the most carnal, biological nature to protect that a man can unlock, which women can smell. Dads are so attractive to young single women, because at the end of the day, most women want a man who has the characteristics of a good dad. So getting him in action is having a cheat sheet into that side of him, or seeing him in action.
Okay.
Well, I guess to see if he's responsible.
Another reason women are great.
Yes, that's true.
It's
'Cause-
like, dads are, single men are without kids aren't like, hey, I want to find somebody with a mom with kids.
No, because
Right.
as a matter of fact, Squid has said that it's a deal breaker for you, right?
yeah,
That
I mean,
it's-
right now, yeah, for sure. I mean,
Well,
I
you
don't
were-
have any kids, so I mean,
Depends how hot.
I maybe.
I think squid's definitely a deal breaker because
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much, but I think there's somebody you're pretty into, and if she did not have a kid, you might have explored it further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I think you said it on there.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that
I
you
did.
need to be apologetic about
No,
that.
that's you.
It's
It's
what
your life.
you want, and this is
Yeah.
your life, not
Yeah.
anybody else's.
Oh, and you're okay with
So-
that, Katie. Some women get offended by that.
Well, I think that this is his life. It says like, if he doesn't want that, he doesn't want that. It's the same way as somebody saying, look, I grew up Jewish and I want to only marry somebody that's of the Jewish faith. That is your life and you are free to do that.
Well, like Jason's like, I grew up addicted to porn, and I wanted a girl who looks like a porn star.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Jared.
That's your thing.
If you do, you do.
you have
And
your-
if you don't, we can pay
Yeah.
for it.
you have a plastic surgery.
Well,
Yeah, we all have our different things that we're into, but I mean, what a great thing for.
Well, I will tell you this. I think sometimes they'll least expect it, and at least a lot of times you might say that, and all of a sudden it doesn't turn out the way you thought you were going to need it to be.
Oh, sure. We always say never, because like it could be the world's greatest woman that you meet and she has a kid and it is no longer a deal breaker for you. But in the moment, it is.
Yeah, right now.
And just own it. You're
What
fine.
is
It's
it?
fine.
What is it about that for you right now that makes it the deal breaker? I think it's the commitment to the child as well. And I wouldn't, if things were to go south, well, I guess depending on how old the child is, if the child's old enough to where I'm going to by default like form a relationship with him or her, and then like we were to break up, like I wouldn't want to like hurt the kid in the process.
It's actually a very mature.
very
reason.
Yeah, but
mature
his
reason.
real answer is that she knows she's going to be tied down. He's going to have this baby possibly next to him. They have their Netflix and chill. She's going to have to run back and forth with the kid. There's a bunch of responsibilities, and they can't just live the life that they want to live.
And there's a baby daddy typically attached.
Exactly. That's what I was
That's
going
the
to say.
biggest
There's
thing.
drama.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, baby daddy.
But and that's not. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that when there are children and parents, there's drama. I mean, there's like unnecessary things with schedules and that you're not into right now.
Katie, as a
No.
newly single father
yes,
of 3.
yes,
some
Jared.
stroller
With-
candy of
Yeah.
yourself.
When I pull up with my car seat in the back, that's a big turn on.
Do you, Jared, feel like you should take the car seat out of your
I do.
car? Yeah, because I get that.
Yeah, yeah. If
I
I'm going
get
out
that.
on a date, I take the car seat out.
100%.
Yeah, but I would say I've never in my life thought on a date I'd be like, so what's your custody schedule? Do you do 2-2-3? You week on, week off? He's a weekend dad?
Yeah.
It
Like,
is
is
the
the
most
father
bizarre thing.
involved?
Yeah.
I mean, would you
Yeah.
not say? I mean, you would agree, right? There is a level of
Yes.
of not drama in always in a negative connotation, but drama.
Well, and the thing is, if you're Squid and he's going out with a single lady with no kids, they're talking about every other thing.
Yep.
And you're in
Right.
my situation, and you're talking to somebody else who has kids, you're talking about the custody schedule, you have to talk about the exes.
You do.
Oh, so you have 2 children, or you have one kid. Is the dad in
that
the
like?
picture? And so you find like the whole date you're talking about your exes, which is the biggest no-no otherwise.
Sure.
Because you have
think
to.
about
They have
that.
to know. And then it's like, hey, by the way, this woman's phone number you see popping up is my ex-wife, or in my
Yeah.
case, these two women's phone numbers you see popping up
Are my ex-wives.
are my ex-wives.
Right.
And I know that sounds hot.
Uh-huh.
And so, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you have to talk. Oh, well, hold on. I got, yeah.
And you can't just come and go how
No,
you
you
want to
can't.
come. So if you're
No.
a single person like Squid and she has a baby, she can't just go, hey, meet me out later tonight. We're going to party till 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
she
No,
has-
you're not.
She's going to have somebody to take care of the baby.
Squid,
Yeah.
I dated a guy a long time ago, but he had 2 kids and he also had a baby mama. And it was, I didn't understand that as a single woman. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
I understood that he has children and responsibility and commitment, but I didn't understand like why I just couldn't come first.
Right.
But now I
Yeah.
get it. And so, but I wasn't like, I really liked him. I really liked him a lot.
Yeah.
But that was a thing where I was like, I want to come first. I want to come
Yeah.
first in somebody's
Yeah.
life.
And then for me,
Like-
at least now, sorry, Squid, is I have 2 different custody schedules because of Ezra's age. But it's basically we can go out 1 week and we can't go out the next week, basically.
Right.
And so it's, are you okay with seeing me every other week? It's probably actually better for me that they don't get tired of me that quick. I'm just saying. But it's
It
odd.
extends the length of your
It's
relationship.
odd. Like, say you go out with somebody and you're excited, to be going out with them or whatever, and you're like, all right, see you in 7 days.
Yeah.
It's odd.
Mm-hmm. So
Well,
it's okay.
I feel like though, could that possibly be like a good like icebreaker though? If you both like have ex-spouses and you both have children,
Yes.
like that's like a good way to start the conversation.
I think
usually-
right off the bat, you have something in common.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that
Usually
helps.
it's bonding about
Just trauma bonding.
Yeah.
and about like
Yeah.
and then you laugh about like how both your lives have turned into a disaster.
Yeah.
Like, This
yeah,
is
no,
so
really. I mean,
hard.
seriously, yeah. You're
Yeah.
like, never thought my life would be like this. There's no Disney movie about this.
No.
I will tell you this, Squid. If you find a single girl that's pretty young, like you're talking like, at least no older than 25. But if she's more like 21, 22, 23, and she has a baby, like under a year old,
Yeah.
you have a lot better of a shot of getting her and hooking up with her. That's what.
Why is that,
experienced that.
Jason? Please explain.
Well, she puts out.
Matt with a
Toxic king in waiting.
It's summertime, boys.
Toxic kings now.
Yeah.
That's why former Honest Reggie used to like pregnant women.
That's true.
That is true.
You can't get
You
pregnant
can't
when
get
you're
pregnant,
pregnant.
and they put out.
Yeah, there's a
Wow.
meme. There's a
Yeah.
meme that somebody sent me. It was funny because they were like, it was like he's like dating a single mom with 4 kids, and she's pretending that she doesn't like to have sex.
Well, she might not at that point.
Yeah, maybe not.
After 4, she's like, don't touch me.
I think they're just more. They see when I was dating a girl before Carol and she had a baby. They can't just come and go and do whatever they want and be free and wild, right? They have all these responsibilities at a very young age.
Yeah.
And then the father's not there, and they have limited lifestyle. It's like a girl in a little small town. There's limited things to do. You come in from the big city. It's like, wow. It's the same thing with the girl that's pregnant, like that just had a baby. Is she doesn't have the things that a normal girls her age can go and do. So she's gonna accept more. You know,
Which
what I'm
is
saying?
so disgusting and unfair.
It's true.
Because, well, I know, but it is like the most unfair. And we were just off the air having this conversation, Jason.
Why
and
is that disgusting?
disgusting in the sense that it's like she has all of these responsibilities when the dad just goes and he can go off and do whatever he wants, but her life is forever changed. He can just walk away. And in some cases,
That is true.
pretend like he never even had a kid.
It is
Right.
illegal.
And
Like
her
it would be
whole life.
illegal for a mom just to leave
Absolutely.
her kid. The dad doesn't even have to show up to the hospital that
Right.
day and never come back again.
And then if you want to get child support and they're not cooperative, then you have to go to court and you have to spend a ton of money and then you
Right.
probably don't have.
But
And it's
ultimately,
like,
you still have the physical baby.
yes.
Like
Yes.
guys can literally walk away. Once the girl's pregnant, the guy never has to show his face ever again. Now he might have to pay or whatever, but he never has to show his face again, which is odd to me.
And you also said unfair.
it
You
is
did.
unfair.
Of course
I did.
it is.
Because it is.
It
And I
is
don't
unfair.
understand people who
Right.
aren't in their kids' life. I'll never
No,
understand
it's
that.
messed up, unfair. But
Men or women, but it seems to happen more with men, like because of the
'Cause they
situation.
can. They
Because
can just go.
oh, you're pregnant? See ya.
but you can, Squid, harp on the vulnerability.
Take
per se.
advantage of.
And I've gotten many of hot girl that I wouldn't have got if they didn't have a baby.
Yeah.
So you're saying, for example, like let's say your wife Carol, she had a baby when you met, or a kid.
It was a kid, but
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that for the first 2 months.
Six
Oh.
years. You'd been married for 5 years. No, but like, do you think if you met Carol and she had never had a kid, that you would have had a chance at that point, or no?
I don't know.
But less of a
don't-
chance.
Definitely less of a chance. Definitely less of a chance. Because there's times when she's living in her apartment and she's stuck inside and she can't go out with all her friends that are 21 years old or 22 years old. They're all partying at the bar. I'm partying at the bar. And then all of a sudden she needs some other guy to not be able to go out to the party scene and the bars and everything else and then stay home with her and the kid.
And she needed help.
And didn't you buy diapers for a girl one time?
I
Just to hook
did.
Up? Yeah.
I dated a girl before that, and once again, she met her in the club, pulled her down, very easy, pulled her down off the bar, tired talking to her right away, find out she had a kid. I'm like, oh, good, I'm in.
Let's work.
And then the nights that she couldn't go out or whatever, she would want me to come over, and that would be a big plus because a lot of guys can't get themselves to have to come over and sit there all night on Saturday night while there's a newborn or a 1-year-old run around.
You had the baby monitor
She's
on.
22 years old, and every guy my age is out partying, drinking with all her friends.
Sure. Well, and this is like proving 100% why Hot Dad Summer or the stroller candy is so hot is
Yes.
because you, as a woman, you see a devoted, disciplined, loving father that wants to be in his child's life, that is doing the things that it takes to care for this child, and you're like, wow.
See, that's
Yeah.
the complete
You know?
Yeah.
opposite than
Yeah.
I was at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see the mom so devoted to the baby because that would be way less time of
That's
doing anything.
why it's not called Hot Mom Summer.
It's not Hot Mom Summer.
It's Hot
No.
Dad Summer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Right. I
get
think
it?
even when I have talked to people, and just being honest, I'll say I love being a dad more than anything because I do. I didn't really realize at the time that's apparently a turn on. I didn't say that for that reason, but people really like that.
Yeah, of course. Nothing hotter, for real, than the idea of when I would wake up maybe not hotter, but something that really bonded me to my husband was that even though I was the one that was up in the middle of the night breastfeeding or pumping or whatever, Ben was always up with me.
Yeah.
He just was. I mean, yes, he had to work the next day, whatever, but he just was. And it was either to keep me company or to help get whatever I needed or to help or whatever. And it really, I don't know, it was
It did it for
very
you.
attractive.
I was just like, shh.
Yeah, we know. You slept in a different room, right? Didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I can't even remember.
When Everly was born,
I thought.
because you said you don't do
So put
diapers.
earmuffs on and the eye mask.
Oh,
You don't do
I
diapers.
thought you slept on a different floor.
probably, yeah.
He bought another house. He slept in a different house.
He's like, this is my postpartum house.
Carol, you need to sleep in the shed.
Carol, you go to the baby house.
Come back when the baby can talk and be fun.
There's a plug out there for your pump.
And like, just don't bother me, okay? I gotta go hang out with Squid
Got you a backup generator too, just in case.
Just in case.
because family first. All right.